Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We're going to do Game 6 of the 1903 World Series as we take our tour through the history of the World Series, starting with 1903 and going the whole way through to modern day, to whatever year that is when we get there, whether it's 2024, 2025, or etc. So, starting this game on the mound for the Boston America is going to be Bill Dineen. He's 0-2. He's pitched 16 innings, given up 24 hits, walked 6, struck out 2, has an ERA of 5.62 in the World Series. He's going to be going up against Sam Lever for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's pitched in one game. He's 1-0. He went 9 innings, gave up 7 hits, walked 1, struck out 3, has a 3.00 ERA. And as you can see, Hornus Wagner, Jimmy Sebring, and Claude Ritchie are really hitting the ball well for the Pirates. Wagner's batting .450 with 2 RBIs. Sebring hitting .400 with an RBI. And Claude Ritchie hitting .312 with 5 RBIs. And Ginger Beaumont only hitting .250, but he has 4 RBIs. And Tommy Leach, with his .150 average, has 3 RBIs. And Kitty Bransfield, .211 with 2 RBIs. And for the Boston Americans, as you can see, old Ferris batting .353 with 1 RBI. Jimmy Collins batting .350, along with Buck Freeman. Both of them have 1 RBI apiece. Freddie Perrott, he's batting .263 with 3 RBIs. And Lou Crier's batting .250 with 3 RBIs. And then you got Patsy Doherty with 1 RBI batting .238, along with Candy LaChance with 2 RBIs batting .211. So let's get down here to the game, folks, and get this started. We got Tim D in the house, Michael's in the house, and Beatles eternally. So let's get to Pittsburgh and get this game number 6 underway, folks. And your starting lineups for the Boston Americas is leading off playing left field's Patsy Doherty. Batting second playing third base is Jimmy Collins. Batting third playing center field is Chick Stahl. Batting fourth playing right field is Buck Freeman. And I'll put the link to Steam in the chat here if anybody wants to join me. Put that in there. Just say all you got to do is click on that and I'll put you in here. You got batting fifth playing shortstop Freddie Perrott. Batting sixth playing first base is Candy LaChance. Batting seventh playing second base is Hob Ferris. Batting eighth doing the catching is Lou Crier. And on the mound trying to get his first win in this World Series is Bill Dineen doing the pitching. And for your hometown Pittsburgh Pirates, you have leading off Ginger Beaumont playing center field. Fred Clark batting second playing left. Batting third and playing third, Tom Leach. Batting fourth and playing shortstop is Hornus Wagner. Batting fifth and playing first base is Kitty Bransfield. Batting sixth and playing second base is Claude Ritchie. Batting seventh and playing right field is Jim Sebring. And batting eighth and doing the catching is Ed Phelps. And on the mound doing the pitching for the Pittsburgh Pirates and batting ninth is Sam Lever trying to get his second win here today, folks. Let's go down to the field and get her started. Alrighty. You got Patsy Doherty up the bat here, batting .238 in the series. Going against Sam Lever, like I say, he's pitched one game, 9 innings, given up 7 hits. Gave up 3 runs, walked 1, and struck out 3. And here we go to get this game 6 underway, folks. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Doherty. And that ball is lifted in the left field. Easy catch out there for Clark. And that'll be out number 1. And that'll bring up Mr. Jimmy Collins hitting 350. What can Sam do with him here with 1 out and nobody on? Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that is ripped in the left field. It's going to drop in there for a base hit. Jimmy makes a big turn around second, heads back to first with a single with 1 out. And that brings up Mr. Chick Stahl batting 0-59. Will Jimmy Collins be off and running, trying to get in scoring position here for old Chick? And he strikes him out. 2 big outs now. And still, Collins is down at second now. Buck Freeman hitting 350 on the series. Can Buck deliver here with 2 outs and drive Jimmy in? Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he's taken off for second, and he's in there with a stolen base, folks. He's in scoring position now. And here's the 0-1 pitch to old Buck. And it's a 1-2 count now. He goes the other way with it, lifts it in the left center, and it's caught out there by Ginger Beaumont. So the Americans leave 1 on. We go to the bottom of the first. Boston, nothing. Pittsburgh coming to bat. You got Belmont, Clark, and Leach due up here against Bill Dineen. Like I say, this is Bill's 3rd game. What's going on, Legends and Big Clue? And he is 0-2. He's pitched 16 innings, given up 24 hits, 10 runs. He's walked 6 and struck out 2. And the first batter he'll be facing is Ginger Beaumont, batting .250 with 4 RBIs in the World Series. He's first pitch swinging, folks. Drives that ball down the third. Easy play. And that'll get Belmont out. Collins gets it. And now we got Fred Clark. He's having a rough World Series here, folks. He's only batting a .05. And he gets something started here against Bill Dineen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's hit down to Collins. They might want to pick on somebody else. 2 ground balls to third and 2 outs. And that'll bring up Tommy Leach. And again, he's not hitting well either, only batting a .50, but he does have 3 RBIs in the World Series. So he's got some timely hits. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And again, that ball is hit down the third. And Collins sets a record held by many. 3 balls to third, 3 outs. We go to the top of the second. It's nothing. We got Parent, LaChance, and Ferris due up here. Freddie's batting .263 with 3 RBIs. Here's the first pitch from Sam. And that is lifted in the center field. That should be a can of corn for Ginger, and it is. That's 1 out. Oh, cool. Legends is doing some more franchises for his Franchise Stars Football League project, folks, working on Detroit. So now there's 1 out here in the top of the second. That brings up the Candy Man, Candy LaChance, batting .211 with 2 RBIs. Can he get on base here and get something started in the second? Here's the 1-1 pitch. That ball is hit down the short. Easy play for Wagner. 2 up and 2 down. Got us a pitching duel so far here. And that'll bring up Ferris. He's having a heck of a World Series, folks. Batting .353. He gets something started here with 2 outs. And here's a 1-1 pitch. That ball is hit into the infield. Easy play for Claude Ritchie. 1, 2, 3 goes the Americans. Go to the bottom of the second. We got Wagner, Bransfield, and Ritchie due up here for the Pirates. Pretty good, Big Clue. All righty, old Hornets Wagner's having a heck of a World Series, folks. Batting .450 with 2 RBIs and a stolen base. See if he can get things started here in the bottom of the second for the Pirates. Pirates lead this World Series 3-2. The ball's hit back to the mound. Bill throws over the first for the first out here in the second. And that'll bring up Mr. Kitty Bransfield, only batting .211 here in the series. See if he can get himself out of a little bit of a slump here against Bill Deneen. That ball is hit down the third again. Collins, busy man today. And that's his fourth put out of the game or assist. So we got 2 outs now for Claude Ritchie, batting .312 with 5 RBIs. Looking to get a base hit here off of Bill. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That ball's hit down the second. That's a 1-2-3 inning for the Pirates. We go to the top of the third. It's still scoreless, folks. We got Cryer, Deneen, and back to the top of the order, and Patsy Doherty. And Lou Cryer's batting .250 with 3 RBIs in the World Series. Here's the pitch from Sam. And that ball is lifted in the center field. Can Ginger make the catch? He does for out number 1. 1 up and 1 down. That brings up Bill Deneen. He's only batting $143. Does have an RBI though in this World Series. See if he can get something started here for the Boston. That ball's hit down the third. Nice play. They're saying that was caught. Let's take a look at that, folks. I thought the ball hit the ground, but they're saying he caught that on the fly. Nice play down there. Alrighty, now there's 2 outs, and we're back to the top of the order, and Patsy Doherty, he's 0 for 1 today off of Sam. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out. And again, Boston goes down in order. We go to the bottom of the third. We got Sebring, Phelps, and Lever do up the bottom part of the order. Old Jim's batting .400, folks. Can he finally get something happening here for the Pirates? Bill Deneen's a different pitcher today than what he's been. That ball is lifted in the right field and the foul territory, and Buck makes a nice catch for out number 1. And that'll bring up Eddie Phelps hitting .250. Bill Deneen, like I say, he's a lot different than the 0-2 pitcher going in here. He's mowing them down left and right. That ball's hit out to center field, and Legends, I just jinxed him. He's sliding in the second. I thought he'd be a handsome brown-eyed man heading to third, but Ed stops at second with a 1-out double. And that's the first base hit for the Pirates, folks. And that brings up Sam Lever. He's batting .500, folks. Can he help his own cause? Because you know on this channel, we don't need no stinking DH. You got Ed down in scoring position for Sam. Will he lay down a bunt and try to get him over the third, though? No, he's swinging away, and he hits that ball in the short center field. And that'll be an easy catch. And that'll be 2 outs, and we're back to the top of the order, and it's up to Ginger Belmont to get something happening here with 2 outs. He's 0 for 1 today. Here's the 0-1 pitch, hit down the first. Easy play for LaChance. And the Pirates strand a runner down at second. We're still scoreless as we go to the top of the 4th. Yeah, like I say, it's like clockwork is right, Legends. Can't say nothing. I give somebody credit for doing something and he blows it. Here's old Collins, Stahl, and Freeman due up here for the Americans. Jimmy's 1 for 1 today. He got a base hit his first time up. The only hit of the game for Boston. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that ball is hit in the center field, and that'll be a canter corn out there for Belmont. 1 up, 1 down. We get the Chick Stahl, who is struggling big time, folks. He's hitting .056 in this series. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that ball's hit down the short. Wagner's got it, and that's a quick 2 outs here in the 4th. This game is flying right along. We got Buck Freeman. He's about the only one hitting here for the Boston. He's hitting .333 on the series. Buck gets something started here with 2 outs against Sam I Am. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's lifted in the shallow right field, and that'll be 3 up and 3 down as Sebring makes the catch. We go to the top of the 4th. It's Clark, Leach, and Wagner. See if Clark and Leach can get on base for Hornets. That's been the key to this World Series. If somebody can get on base, Wagner will probably deliver, man. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and he strikes him out. Fred Clark continues to struggle here, folks. So here comes Tommy Leach, batting a .143. He's 0 for 1 today. Here's the full count to him, and he walks him. What's Bill thinking here? Walking a guy only batting a buck something with Hornus Wagner due up. Wagner batting .429. He's 0 for 1 today, though. Will Tommy take off and try to get in scoring position for Wagner? Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that ball's in the dirt, but Leach stays put first. So here is the 1-1 pitch now, the Wagner. And it's a full count on him. He drives that ball down to first, and that's going to be a double play. Let's take a look at that, folks. Right at LaChance, and he steps on the bag and doubles Tommy up. So even when he gets on base, Tommy's still struggling. So we go to the top of the fifth. It's still 0-0. We got Perna, LaChance, and Ferris due up here. What can Freddie do? He's 0 for 1, folks. And here is the 0-1 pitch. He squares the bunt and misses it. And here we go. He drives that down the short, easy play. And that's 1 up and 1 down. Might want to try to pick on somebody besides Wagner, folks. We got Mr. LaChance up. He's 0 for 1 today against Sam. And that's a high fly ball. And that'll be out number 2. And now we got 2 down for old Ferris. Ferris, like I say, is batting .333. Can he get something going with a 2-out rally here? And that's going to be a pop-up on the infield. Easy play down there first, and that is it, folks. 1, 2, 3 goes Boston. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It's still 0-0. Bransfield, Richie, and Sebring. Settle back, folks. We got us a pitching duel here. Kitty is 0 for 1 today. Here's the pitch from Bill. And that ball is hit in the left field. Now it'll drop in for a base hit. And just like that, the Pirates got the leadoff batter aboard, folks. Kitty with some speed down there, and Claude Ritchie's having a nice World Series, batting .294. He's got 5 RBIs in this series. Can he deliver here and get the Pirates on the board, folks? Here's the 2-1 pitch. He squares the bunt, lays down a good one down the first baseline, and that'll get Kitty over to second in scoring position for Jimmy Sebring. Sebring's batting .375. He's 0 for 1 today. You got a runner out there ready to score. Can he drive him in? Here's the 0-2 pitch. That ball is lifted in the right field, and he got it. And Kitty will stay put. So now there's 2 outs with a runner down in scoring position. Can Ed Phelps come up with a big 2-out hit? He got a hit his first time up, one of the 2 hits against old Bill. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And they walk Ed. Set up a force play, I guess, at each base. Let's see if Sam can make them pay for this, folks. Here is Sam Lever, can help his own cause. And that ball is hit in the left field down the line. We don't need no stinking DH1 runs in. And they hold up at third, folks. 2-out double. Hey, Doug Hunt. Because we don't need no stinking DH. You walk Ed to pitch to Sam, and Sam makes them pay. Now you got runners on second and third. 1 in here. Can Ginger Beaumont get 2 more runs in here and give the Pirates a 3-0 lead? Ginger's 0 for 2 today. And that ball is hit down to first. Easy play, and that'll be it. But the Pirates strike for one. Sam Lever is doing it all today, folks. Pitching a shutout and drove in the only run. He'll be facing Cryer, Deneen, and Doherty. And here we go. Old Lou is 0 for 1. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Cryer. That ball is lifted in the foul territory, and it's out of play for us. But they make the catch, and that'll be out number 1. That brings up Bill Deneen. Can he do what his counterpart did, folks? Bill's 0 for 1. He's 1 for 8 in the World Series. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he says, what you can do, I can do better. That's a base hit in the right field, and Bill's heading for second. That's got to be an error. That's got to be a single and an error there. And Bill Deneen ends up on second just like Sam. Tit for tat. Now you got Deneen in scoring position. We're at the top of the order. Patsy Doherty's 0 for 2. Can he drive in Bill? Tie this game up here in the 6th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that'll be out number 2, folks. I lost track of that ball. But Deneen gets down the second. Let's watch a replay here, just a regular replay. Ball's hit down the first. Say I lost track of it. Sorry about that. Jimmy Collins is up now. This is who you want up if you're in Boston. He's batting .364. He's got a base hit today. Can he drive Bill in and tie this game up? Here's the pitch from Sam I Am. And that ball is hit down the second. Easy play, and that'll end the inning. Bill gets stranded down at third. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. We got Clark, Leach, and Wagner due up. Red's now only batting .095, folks. He's under the 100 mark. Here's the pitch from Bill. And he drives that down the line and left. It's over his head, folks. He's going to be running for a while. He pulls up at second. He's got himself a leadoff double. Clark's down at second now for Tommy Leach. Tommy's 0 for 1, batting .143. Can he do something with Clark down there and give the Pirates a little insurance? And that ball is lifted in the air. And he drops it, folks. Oh, my gosh, what a gift. What a gift. And they're going to give him a base hit, but that was a gift. And maybe that's what old Tommy needed, to get a base hit like that. So we got first and third. Nobody out for Wagner. One swing of the bat here, and he could bust this game wide open the way Sam's pitching. Old Bill Deneen's shaking his head. That ball is hit down the mound. And everybody's safe, folks. Everything's coming up roses for the Pirates. They can't do no wrong here in the bottom of the 6th. Bases juiced. You got Clark at third, Leach at second, and Wagner at first. And here comes Kitty Bransfield, 1 for 2 today. You got speed all over the pads, folks. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that ball's hit back to the mound. He comes home with it, and he gets the runner out. So that's a big out there for Deneen. Now you got 1 out. Infield in, Tommy Leach down at third, Wagner down at second, and Kitty at first. And here comes Claude Ritchie, batting .294 with 5 RBIs. Can he add to this total now, folks? And he does. I think that's going to be deep enough to score a run here, folks. No, they don't test his arm. I thought they would. A lot of speed on the pads. They don't test Patsy. Now there's 2 outs. Some bases still loaded, folks. Can Bill Deneen get out of this mess with nobody scoring? It's up to Jimmy Sebring, hitting .353. He's 0 for 2 today. He's due, folks. But no, that's down to third. He goes to second himself. And they say he was out. I don't know about that, folks. Let's take a look at that. I thought he beat him in there. I thought he should have tossed the ball over. That was something. Yeah, I think that was a make-up call there, sure. But they call him out. And Bill Nanine gets out of bases loaded, no outs with nobody scoring. Let's see if I cost Pittsburgh. We got Stahl, Freeman, and Parent due up here against Sam. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That ball is bunted out in front of the plate. Let's see what happened there. I guess that ball was hit right back to Sam. So that's 1 out now, and we got Mr. Buck Freeman up. He's 0 for 2 today. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that is hit in the left field, and that'll be caught out there by Mr. Clark. 2 up and 2 down, and we got Freddie up now. What can Freddie do for you? Here's the 2-2 pitch to Freddie, and that's going to be hit down the first over to Sam covering, but he's in there safely with a base hit. So Freddie's on with 2 outs. We got old LaChance up, only hitting 190. He's 0 for 2 today, folks. Freddie's got speed down there. Will he be taking off trying to get in scoring position? And there he goes. Here's the throw down to second, and he's in there safely, folks. So now with 1 runner down at second, 2 outs, can LaChance tie this ball game up? Here's the 2-0 pitch. That ball is lifted into center field. Nice grab out there, folks. Whoa. Ginger just made a hell of a catch. We got to look at that again. What a play by Belmont. Saved a run there. Sam better be shaking his hand. Man, nice catch by Belmont. And we're still got a 1-0 lead as we make it to the 7th inning stretch. Phelps, Lever, and Ginger due up here. Eddie is 1 for 1. Can he get on base here and start this 7th inning out against the Neen? Here's the 1-0 pitch. That ball is lifted high. That's a rainmaker. And Collins makes the put out for out number 1. Here comes the man of the hour, folks. He's 1 for 2 with the only RBI this game. Pitching the shutout. Can't ask for more than that. What's Sam going to do this time against Deneen? Here is the 2-2 pitch. That's a slow roller back to the mound. He's going to be in there safe again, folks. How about that? Sam is a one-man wrecking crew today. These stinking DHs. He says, who in the hell wants a D? What the hell's a DH? Batting for me? That'll bring up Beaumont. Just made one heck of a catch out there. Let's see if that'll translate into a base hit. He's 0 for 3 today. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That ball is hit down the second. They go over to first. That'll get Sam in scoring position for Fred Clark. Fred is 1 for 3 today. Can he continue this, folks, and drive in Sam? Here is the 2-2 pitch. That ball is hit in the center field. Looks like he's got it. Stahl makes the catch for out number 3. And they strand Sam down at second. We go to the top of the 8th. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh, folks. We got Ferris, Cryer, and Deneen. Ferris is 0 for 2 today. Here's the pitch from Sam. And that ball is ripped in the left field. It's over his head, folks. Ferris is running for his life. He's headed to third, folks. And he's going to be in there with a trip for Beatles. And all of a sudden now, Sam's in a heck of a predicament. They're going to have to bring the infield in against Cryer. Cryer is 0 for 2. Tie and run 90 feet away, folks. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that ball is hit in the left field, and that's off the wall, folks. And it's a tie ball game. And how far is Lou going to run? He's heading into third. Back-to-back triples, folks. And all of a sudden, here in the eighth inning, he's figured out Sam. And this game is tied up. And now they got the lead run down at third. Bill Dineen, will he hit for himself, folks? He's 1 for 2 today. He had a single and got down to second on an error. And he's hitting, folks. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that drops in for a base hit. These pitchers are all that in a bag of chips. He gives himself a 2-1 lead. And just like that, the Americans are making noise here in the eighth. Still nobody out. And we're back to the top of the order. And Patsy Doherty. What a crazy inning this is. Sam Lever was just cruising through 7. And now he's given up 2 runs. Still got a runner down at first. Nobody out. And Doherty's up. He's 0 for 3 today. Here is the 1-1 pitch. That ball is hit in the right field. Sebring makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Mr. Jimmy Collins. He's 1 for 3, having a nice World Series here, folks. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That ball is hit down the second, over the short. He holds on to the ball. They only get 1, folks. That's 2 outs, though, with a runner down at first and Collins for Chick Stahl. Here's the 3-1 pitch. He takes off running, no throw down the second, so he's in scoring position now for Stahl. Batters count. Can he take advantage of it and give the Americans a little wiggle room? It's a 2-1 game right now. And they walking, folks. So now you got first and second, 2 outs. And that brings up Buck Freeman. I don't know how smart that was. Buck's 0 for 3 today, but he's hitting .304 in the series. Here's the pitch from Sam, the 2-0 pitch. And he drives that ball into center field, but Beaumont's got it. But Pirates give up 2. Boston's 2. Pittsburgh 1 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. We got Leach, Wagner, and Bransfield due up here against Dineen. Can they get that run back? Tommy hit a bloop single in the last time he was up. Can that get him jump started, folks? He's 1 for 2 today. Here's the 1-0 pitch. He squares the bunt. Nice bunt down the first. Throw over there. He's in there safe. Tommy Leach is nickeling him, diming him to death. He's on for Mr. Wagner. This is who you want up if you're a Pirates fan. He's 1 for 3 today, batting .435 in this series. Here's the pitch from Dineen. It's a 1-2 count. He hits that ball down the short over the second. Not enough time to turn 2. So now you got Wagner down at first with 1 out. Will he be taking off trying to get in scoring position, folks? Here's Kitty. He's batting .227. He's 1 for 3 today. Wagner takes the lead down there. He squares the bunt. Nice bunt back to the mound. And that's an error, folks. Let's look at that again. Everybody's safe. Made a nice play Dineen did on the mound. But the throw pulled him off the base. Nice dive and stop. Now you got first and second with Wagner down at second with great speed. Bansfield down at first with great speed. Richie hits one in the gap, folks. The Pirates could take the lead here. Like I say, Richie already has 5 RBIs in this World Series. Can he deliver number 6 and 7 here? Here's the 1-0 pitch. He squares the bunt. That ball's about to the mound, and they get him. Now you got second and third with 2 outs. And it's all up to Mr. Jimmy Sebring. He's 0 for 3 today. Can he drive in 2 runs? Base hit. Give the damn Pirates a 3-2 lead here. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it hits it down the second. Easy play, and the Pirates strand 2, folks. We go to the top of the 9th. It is 2-1 Boston. Pittsburgh's left a few men on base here, folks. Left the bases juiced, and now 2 men on at second and third. We go to the 9th. You got Perrin, LaChance, and Ferris due up here against Sam. Can he hold this lead to 2-1 and give his Pirates a fighting chance? You'll have Phelps, Lever, and Belmont due up in the bottom of the ninth. Here's the pitch to Freddie, 3-1. And they say that was curveball missed, a bunt. Now the 3-2 pitch. That ball is hit down the short over the first. Oh my God. Wagner throws that ball away, and he's standing down at second, folks, with a 2-base error. Sure, the wheels might be coming off the cart here for Pittsburgh when Hornets Wagner makes an error. Sure, Freddie down at second, nobody out for LaChance. He's 0 for 3. He squares the bunt. That ball's bunted back to the mound. And another error, folks. Jeez, you Pete. LaChance drops it after a nice play. Let's look at that. By Sam makes a dive and stop on that bunt. Throws it over to LaChance, and he just flat out drops it. So now first and third, nobody out. With the guy you don't want up here if you're the Pirates, old Ferris. He's 1 for 3 today, batting .350. You got to bring the infield in and cut that run off, folks. That ball is hit in the right field, and that'll score 1. That'll still be first and third, and it's 3-1 Boston. This game is slipping away. Slip, sliding. So now you got first and second when we got Lou Cryer up. Lou is 1 for 3 with an RBI in this game, folks. And I'm surprised they're playing the infield back. Conceding the run here. That ball's hit back to the mound. He looks the runners back. And he's safe at first, folks. Jeez, you Pete's. What the world? What the world? Base is juiced, nobody out. Let's look at that again. He's in there safely. Sure way. So now we got Bill Dineen. He's 2 for 3 today, folks, with an RBI. Can he bust this game open? Now the Pirates bring the infield back in. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that ball's hit in the right field. 1 run scores. Another run scores, folks. It is now 5-1, and Bill Dineen standing down at second, folks. These pitchers are doing the job at the bat, and they just bust this game open. Sam is shaking his head, and there's still nobody out. Second and third, you got Cryer down at third, Dineen down at second, Patsy Doherty up. Sure way. Mike says people's leaving the stadium here. That ball's hit down the short. Wagner doesn't mess that up, but another run comes across, folks, and it's 6-1. Jeez, you Pete. That brings up Jimmy Collins now. And we got Buck Vail coming in now. Buck, he's pitched 2 innings in this World Series, giving up a hit. He's walked 1 in, struck out 1. Can he get Jimmy Collins out now with Bill Dineen down at second with 1 out? That ball's hit in the right field. Nice catch by Sebring. And that'll be out number 2. That brings up Chick Stahl. He's 0 for 3, only batting .050, folks. And that's a hit down the first. And that'll end the inning, but not until Boston scores 4 and puts this game out of hand, I think, folks. You got Phelps, Vail, and Belmont due up here. That is 1 for 2 against Dineen. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that ball is lifted in the center field. It's going to drop in there for a base hit. These Pirates ain't giving up without a fight, folks. Let's see if they pitch hit, and they do. Harry Smith's coming out to take the bat. He is 2 for 4 in this World Series, folks. Phelps with average speed down at first. Not great. Here's Harry Smith. See if he can keep this hit parade going, folks. And that ball's dribbled back to the mound, and he throws down the first. And look at that. We got first and second and no outs. These Pirates are making a game out of it. Hey, Doug, you're exactly right. And now we're back to the top of the order, and Ginger Belmont. Can he keep this hit parade going, folks? Bill Nanine getting himself in a little bit of a pickle. He's up by 5 runs. Let's see if Ginger can add to his headache. That ball is hit down the short over the first for out number one. They'll gladly take an out for that. Now you got second and third. One out for Fred Clark. Can Fred do something here, folks? He's 1 for 4 today. That is ball 4, folks. What is Bill Dineen doing, man? That brings up Tommy Leach. If he can get on safely, folks, that's going to bring the tying run to the plate. Tommy's 2 for 3. He's starting to get out of his slump against Dineen, hitting 212, 217 now. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that ball is lifted in the left field. Nice catch out there. Doherty, we got to look at that. He just saved some runs there, folks. Sure way. Bill Dineen's got to thank him. I thought that was going to drop in for a base hit. Look at that nice sliding catch by Doherty. Bases are juiced. They're down to their last out. It's Hornus Wagner. Can he deliver here, folks? You got speed at second and third. A double might score 3 and make this a 6-4 ball game. Bring the tying run up to the plate. That's a slow roller down the short, over to second, and that's it, folks. Boston ties this World Series up at 3 games apiece with a crushing 4 runs in the ninth inning. If they wouldn't have scored those 4 runs, what an exciting bottom of the ninth that would have been. Americans top the Pirates by a score of 6-1, move into a 3-3 tie in the World Series. The largest share of the credit belongs to Bill Dineen, that's for sure. He threw 9 innings and gave up 1 run. And what did he do at the plate, folks? He was 3 for 4 and drove in 3 out of the 6 runs. He is the man. Cryer added to the Boston's cause by a run-scoring triple in the top of the 8th. And he went 2 for 4, but I think the man of the hour is Bill Dineen. Yeah, it was a fun game, wasn't it, Beatles? Sure way. Like I say, Sam was cruising through 7 innings and then got lit up in the 8th and ninth. And Bill Dineen and Sam Lever, man. Sam was 2 for 3 at the plate with an RBI. And these pitchers did their job at the plate, and Bill Dineen did his job out in the field, too. You had Collins and Parrott stealing 2 bases. And here's the problem for the poor Pirates. They stranded 12 men on base, folks. Left 12 men on. Boston left 6 men. That was it. That was the big difference in the game, was not being able to get the key hits when they needed them. Had bases loaded, nobody out, and didn't score. Had second and third, 1 out, didn't score. That was the difference in the ball game. Bill Dineen gets his first win in this World Series by going the distance. Gives up 10 hits, but only 1 run. Walked 3 and struck out 1. Poor Sam Lever, like I say, looked like he was cruising through this game. Pitches 8 1/3 innings. His defense let him down with those errors, folks. Who all had errors? You had Wagner with an error. Who else had errors? Where is errors at? Fielding, there you go. Wagner had an error. Sebring had an error. Sam had his own error. So the defense sure didn't help him out. Hey, Christopher. Check out Christopher's channel, folks. He's doing a lot of great stuff over there with some college football and some basketball using the high school rules and all. Pretty cool. Sam Levers, like I said, 8 1/3, gave up 9 hits, 6 runs, only 3 of them earned. Walked 1, struck out 2. Vale comes down, shuts the door, but too little, too late, as the damage was done 2/3 of an inning. So, like I say, this series is tied up. We're at least going 8 games, folks. 3-3. Remember, this ain't the best of 7. This is the best of 9. So we're going 8 games. Let's see here. Who will be pitching in game number 7? Going to be Cy Young against I think it's going to be Mr. Yep, the Deacon's coming back out, Felipe. So Cy Young against Deacon. Same matchup we had in game number 5. That's what we'll have for game number 7, folks. I hope y'all are enjoying this. Old Jamie's in the house. Check out his channel, folks. I want to thank Beatles Eternally. Check out his great channel. Doug Hunt, Tim D. Yeah, that's right, Chris. That's a good one. That's a good trivia question. Yeah. Is that everybody that was here? Michael, check out his channel, folks. We're trying to get Michael to start doing some games over there on his channel. Big Clue is in the house. Legend Sports Universe, check out his channel. He had a great game today with the Cardinals and the Mets. Check out that. And I believe that was everybody, folks. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, thank you, Christopher. Michael says he's going to be going live soon. So cool. Looking forward to it, Michael. So you all have a great evening, folks. Heck, we had 10 people in here watching this. That is awesome, folks. And we're getting close to the end of this one. And like I said, Big Clue asked me to do the 1904 What If World Series. So we'll do that one after this. Until next time, folks, you all have a great night and you all take care. Oh, you're welcome, Doug.